Okay, welcome back, YouTube. Those who run into this video eventually, you will. It's just a matter of time, and I'm glad that you did, okay? This video is specifically on your narcissistic past relationship. I'm talking about the relationship that you had in a past life. It has ended, and it has followed you this lifetime, and you had to go through the karmic trauma of this person following you, stalking you, worrying about your whereabouts, trying to sabotage your new flames of relationships and your soulmate relationships, and just everything that you had going on. They tried to sabotage so that you could run back to them, but all that has come to an end, ma'am, sir. You are now in a new cycle. You are now in a new frequency of a new dimension where you have no ties to this person. This person can no longer put their hand in what you got going on in your lifetime. That you just had to run your course with this person in this karmic trauma bond relationship. That was never a relationship. It was always an ending to this relationship, but you had to walk out whatever that needed to be walked out so that it can be an end, a period at the end, meaning there's no return. Now, this person will still be trying to send you subliminal messages and trying to combine themselves to you, but the door is closed, ma'am, sir. The smear campaigns, ain't nobody listening to that. Don't nobody care about whatever they trying to do according to you anymore, because they now see, have a sense of opening, of awakening, that this person was obsessed with you the whole entire time. And don't nobody have no time for that BS anymore. They don't even have an ear to hear that, because that's how far they went on your behalf. They try to get people to see you a certain way and try to do that woe is me, and they did this to me, and try to make you seem like something that you're not. But it didn't work according to the plan that they tried to do, because now people see you as who you are, and they see them for who they is, a obsessed narcissist that need to go get a life, because apparently this person don't want nothing to do with you. So why do you keep attending and trying to do things to this person when they're not even checking for you? Like, they don't even know that you exist. You're constantly doing stuff behind the scenes, and they don't know anything about you. They have no knowledge of you. All we seeing is trials and tribulations that we had to go through, and it empowered us, and it made us a greater person, because as the term say, no pain, no gain. So we just became more empowered. We just became more strengthened by the trials that we had to go through, but we didn't necessarily know that it was coming for this person. We just thought it was a part of our path. It's something that we had to get through. But this person played a part in a lot of the things that you had to experience of hardship, because they wanted to break you. They wanted to break you to a point of a vulnerable situation to where you run back to them, so that they can have the upper hand, so that they can abuse you and use the narcissistic tactics of belittling you so that they can feel better about themselves. Very weak and very pathetic, very broken soul. They need a lot of healing. Instead of chasing out the people that they really admire and they really love, but they can never make it work, because there is no love in their soul. Their soul is dark and they're broken. And they know this. But the only way that they feel a tie to you is to be karmic, because that's all they know. And that's why it would never work. That's why you ended the cycle. You said, hell no. I'm not doing this with you this lifetime. Or no lifetime to come. You are a broken soul. You need to return to the Most High and ask Him to heal you from whatever you're going through that's causing you to act a certain dark way. But over here, ain't nobody gonna put up with that. The door is shut. We're not putting up with BS. We're not going through no darkness with you. We full of light. We made up our mind before we got down here that all these karmics will be an end to them in our life. They will be non-existent in our life. We already made that ordeal and that signed, sealed, delivered contract before we got down here that all the karmics will be history. We don't have time for them this lifetime. They got to go. There is no more time that's wasted with y'all. We gave y'all time to get to get yourself together and heal and get to a state of mind that y'all should be at, but they chose not to. They love this dark side where they hurt people because they hurt and they project the things that they going through off of other people. Who got time for that, ma'am, sir? Why would you even think someone would sign up for some type of activity like that in their life? Which life is too short to be going back and forth with the commotions of a grown individual who choose what they choose. Remember, everybody got choices. Folks choose to do right. Folks choose to do wrong. Folks choose to be broken and feel pain and project everything that they're feeling in other people, but other people choose to not deal with those people. And that's their choice. Everybody have choices. And we're not putting up with those type of people in this reality of so-called life that we have short term. So I say once again, good job for overcoming all the karmics, because they wanted to keep this thing going. As long as you allow them to keep that thing going, that's what they were going to do. But you said hell no. And you meant what you said. I'm not dealing with you. Since you don't want to do right, not just for yourself, but for others, I don't want nothing to do with you. We don't want to go down that roller coaster ride of people that's unstable and have mental illnesses off of trauma, unhealed situations that occurred in a timeline of life, and they refuse to heal. They refuse to face it. Don't nobody got time for that. I know I don't. So if you were part of the collective who ended that cycle, good for you. This is your confirmation that you did the right thing, and you need to push forward and not let these folks back in your life because they did not change. They want you to continue on putting up with them so they can project how they feel and what they going through on you, just so that you can be a scapegoat, so that you can be that punching bag. And that's not what we signed up for when we came down here again. Okay, so those who got an ear to hear, stay fearfully and stay wonderfully made.